so when you read the book, you do see a little bit of my upbringing, and I think it might surprise a lot of people, the upbringing that I had.
That to me was the most refreshing. How many times you moved, how you point to your mom as being the rock. Can you share a little bit about why you think that shaped you to be this really confident, empowering woman today?
I honestly give all of the credit to my mother.
Woo, Mom!
100%. 100%. My mother is the reason why anything happened for me. She is the reason why I am the person I am today. I am such a mama's girl and always have been. I was the little girl that watched my mom in the grocery store aisle, checking out, talking to the cashier, making their day. And I remember being 5, just thinking she was a movie star and that she was just the most wonderful person, and I wanted to be just like her because she was so kind to all the people around her. And we didn't have a lot of money growing up. We were on food stamps at one point, and I remember my mom standing in the McDonald's line counting pennies out of her coin purse because we didn't have enough money for dinner. And she didn't eat, so we could eat. I remember all of these things. And so I just remember she always had a smile on her face.
That's what I love the most.
I never knew how hard it was because she never let us know how hard it was till I became a woman. I never knew we struggled, nothing. I didn't know she was in a bad marriage. I didn't understand any of things because she always was so positive. So even today, if I'm having a hard time, I stop and I'm like, if my mama could have 2 babies and not be able to pay for diapers or breakfast and still have a smile on her face going through college with the bad marriage that she was in, then I can get through today. So that's what it's all about. My mother helped raise me the person that I am today, and I'm so grateful for her.
And now you have 3 babies.
I do have 3 babies. You're right, we are tearing up already.
I know it really, because I think we hide a lot as moms because we want to shield them from pain, and I think that I applaud her for that for you. Sorry, I don't know why that really got
She
no, because I have a similar story of my father telling me a story about how they went to a restaurant one night and his mom not eating, and so that why it hit me. Okay, sorry. Joyful, just Jessie folks. Okay, so on the heels of that and kind of shielding our kids and, always putting on the puppet show and being uber happy and not letting them know, what the hell do you do when they're pissing you off? I mean, because it can be hard.
My goodness. You know the scene in Sex and the City, too, where Charlotte gets so overwhelmed, she goes and hides in a closet?
Yes!
I've done that. I have had those moments where it is human, where I get so overwhelmed and the baby's crying and Vivi's upset about this, and Eric wants something. Little Eric, not big Eric. And they're all and they're going nuts.
But he wants something too.
If he's not around and I'm by myself, I'll just be like, Mom, you need some minutes. And I will just go into my room and take a breather, even if they're banging on the door, just to kind of just pull myself together, and then I get back out there. But I definitely have those moments. But when Eric's around, I'll be like, take the kids. I need to go take a bath. I need a moment. Because it happens. Kids can be so just crazy sometimes because they're kids.
Right.
But, yeah.
So what do you do for self-care? And by the way, I think we always neglect ourselves. I'm working on that. I'm trying to take.
I'm guilty too.
I saw some video about self-care Sunday, and I was like, all right, I'm out of here. Anthony, all you but what do you do besides? I know we work out and we go treat ourselves. Is there something you do that gets you back into Jessie mode?
I will say I'm guilty of that too, and I'm actually currently working on that too. I haven't done probably a self-care in a long time. My nails are chipping off right now. Look at this.
Where's your people? They give you a Manny in the car?
The thing is
that's real stuff there.
I don't want to I know it's bad, and I'm guilty of it too, and so maybe y'all can give me advice on that one, but there's just times where I don't want to spend another minute away from my children, that I just don't take time away to even go get my nails done. And so we all need to work on that, because we all do need to take care of ourselves. But if I do get a moment, it's usually a bubble bath, and Eric will pour me a glass of wine, and I'll shut the door, and one of the kids will end up in there later. But
I think we need to just take 1 second here and talk about the bubble bath and the glass of wine. I mean, hello! I was like, when do I get to do that?
The photographer was a little uncomfortable, but I thought it was really.
I mean,
because I talk about it all the time. I don't think couples take bubble baths enough together. I don't, y'all. It's so intimate and so sexy and so relaxing. If you've got a man at home, run your bubble bath, pour a glass of wine, and just sit there and look at each other. You know?
I'm gonna do that.
It's so easy.
The kids pounding on the door.
Yeah.
Mommy! Oh, we have literally done that with Forrest, like 3 months old, and his rocker just sitting there staring
That's funny.
You also say something that I thought was really important.
Yes.
You talk